Hi, everybody. It's Christina and Oscar from Alimentum Services, your local water damage service company.
Hello.
And our last topic that we had on the table talk was the importance of label reading. So pretty much what we're going to talk about today, it's what a porous and a non-porous surface is. So Oscar, can you explain to us what a porous and a non-porous surface?
Yeah. And you're right. It's been a while since the last time we had a little table talk.
Yeah.
We've been a little busy, right? And in relation to what we discussed last about reading the labels and the instructions for the chemicals that we have, that we all have in house now due to the COVID-19 and this pandemic, I brought up the topic about, hey, we need to understand what we're cleaning.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what you just mentioned, the non-porous or porous materials. So when you're reading your disinfectants, your sanitizers, things like that, again, it's important to identify how that chemical works and for what type of surface or material that you're going to be applying. What is it exactly that you're going to be cleaning? Are we cleaning countertops? Are we just mopping floors? Are we wiping down our tables? Stuff like that. So when you read the back label or instructions of, the disinfectant or sanitizing, chemical, it'll tell you it's good for, say, for example, non-porous materials. Do not use on porous materials. So non-porous materials, basically, examples of that would be like, for example, your flooring. If we have ceramic tile, which nowadays is pretty modern to have ceramic tile throughout the house, ceramic tile in whole is a porous material. The problem is that once it's sealed or glazed, then it becomes a non-porous material. Porous basically means very simple. When you look at your skin,
Yeah.
we have pores, right? Moisture wicks out of us, right? When we sweat, when we're running.
Yeah.
Some of us sweat a little bit more than others, but that's what makes us porous. We have porous skin, okay? So that's what porous basically means. So if the material, the surface cannot breathe, whether it's releasing or intaking, then at that point it becomes a non-porous surface, okay? Again, ceramic tile, some of us have metal sinks. Those are also considered non-porous. Doorknobs, handles, especially right now, when we're cleaning up or sanitizing our touch points throughout the house, right? Everybody's like, clean all your handles, wipe down all the doorknobs, spray this, spray that. That's what that is. So make sure that whatever chemical we're using to apply the cleaning effect onto the material, that it works on that type of material. A porous material, then again, like I said, some tiles, if not treated, and I'm in relation to maybe floor tile, if not treated or not sealed, is a porous material. Okay. In our industry, let's say for example, when we come across a water damage job and we find mold, people are like, well, why don't you wipe it down? A lot of people have a tendency to wipe down mold, with one of the common household products, and that's bleach. And again, we'll discuss that later. But when it comes to drywall is a porous material. Okay. So in reality, for us to wipe down mold on a water loss is not cost effective at all. It's more sense to remove and get rid of, okay? When it comes to stuff like that. Wallpaper, acoustical ceilings, the grouting. Some people will say, okay, well, my tile is sealed, the tile on my floor is completely non-porous, but the grout in between is a porous material. As a matter of fact, when you get close to it, you can see a bunch of little holes on it, right? So those are things that you got to look at.
Okay. So, for example, my cup. So is this porous or non-porous?
That is an example of what I mentioned earlier about ceramic tile. You see the glazing, see the shine, that finish that it has?
Yeah.
So before it's treated, it's a porous material.
Okay.
But once they put that finish on it, it becomes a non-porous material. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So those are things also we got to look at. There are chemicals that work with both type of materials or both type of surfaces, and then there's chemicals again that it's going to work on either or. Okay? So that's what I said. It's always important to read the labels and make sure that we understand. There's a lot that goes involved in this. Some of us just spray and wipe and we don't know what we're doing, but we feel safe, and that's the common goal, to make sure that we feel comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up our conversation for our porous and non-porous surfaces. I hope our conversation helped you guys understand it better. So keep in touch, and we'll see you guys in the next table talk. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.